We got Devon Dampier here. Okay, now this guy is a dual threat quarterback known for his dynamic ability to impact the game with both his arm and his legs. He is also recognized as a leader who is both instinctive on the field and a strong locker room presence. While his passing is improving, his rushing is a significant advantage, and he has a proven track record of being a productive dual threat player, achieving milestones with both passing and rushing yards in a single season game. And this is a wild one here. He leads number 13, the Utah Utes, rally, and they pick up the victory 51-47 over Kansas State, and that's the Wildcats of Kansas State. Now, when I look at his stats here, I see that he was 18 of 33 passing, 259 yards, and 2 touchdowns. So that's definitely pretty good. And we're going to look at some of his highlights right here of this dual threat quarterback. You see, he fakes it, kind of fakes the handoff right there. And you could tell that's a touchdown, right? Boom. Right there. Um, there's the replay as he hits that orange cone or whatever that is. So he gets that touchdown right there. And look, you got a wide receiver right here. So this should drop right in his arms. Oh, and there's a nice touchdown pass right there. Here he is right here celebrating, and you see number 88. That's interesting. Is that 88 with the touchdown right there? That's interesting because Devon Dampier's birthday leaves 88 days in the year. Okay, he's got the October 4 birthday, which his last birthday leaves 88 days. So that's interesting that we saw that number 88 right there, huh? I'm assuming he's the one that caught that. I'm assuming he's the one that caught that pass. There's 88 right there. You see him? Look, there's 88 right there. They're showing 88. I don't know if this is the pass right here. Boom. Anyways, moving forward. This looks like it's going to be another touchdown pass right here. Is this the right 4 touchdowns? Okay, so boop, that's a touchdown. Now, let's go back over here. Look at right here. It says 2 touchdowns. So maybe he ran for 2 touchdowns as well. Let's go to player stats right here. As I scroll down, are we on the right team? No, Utah right here. 2 touchdowns passing and 2 touchdowns running. Wow, that's amazing right there, okay? So that's enough highlights. You know why that's amazing? Because that syncs up with some other stuff I have here. Look, he's born on the 4th. Okay, look at that right there. In 2004, which I was going to show you that in an upcoming slide. But since I just caught that other 4 right there, I go ahead and give it to you. Look at his birthday, October 4. This is a comment from Richard West, who mentioned the 104 in a previous video I made. And this is again proof that these stories are connected by the language and the numbers. Look at this comment under Fuji's rapper Pras Michelle, sentenced to 14 years in prison over illegal donations to Obama campaign. Look at Richard's comment. Wow, his name Pras Michelle equals 104, which is Beyonce's mother's birthday, which is 1/4, the first month and the fourth day, correct? And Beyonce is even 44, just like that guy, and her and Jay-Z are highly connected, right, to the number 44. And if you watch this Fuji's breakdown I did, you'll see how I caught some Diddy connections on the fly. And you see Richard West comment here. You was right, because the minute you said he had the P. Diddy birthday, that's a guy who was like funding, or who was giving, he was connected with Pras and funding the Obama campaign. I can't remember exactly at the moment, but, and the guy's nickname was like J-Lo or whatever, but he had the Diddy birthday. You see his name, Jeho Lo, or his nickname's J-Lo or whatever, like Jennifer Lopez. But you could see how Richard pointed out that 104 in that comment, and 104 is like 14. Now we get the 104 birthday with this guy trending. And you see the Tina Knowles birthday 1/4 right there. Shout out to you, Richard West. 14 numerology, even on the guy's birthday, Devon Dampier, and his birthday is 10/4. 10 plus 4 is 14. You see that 88 right there. And you are correct, Richard. Beyonce is age 44. She's born on the 4th. Everything about her and Jay-Z is 4 4 4 4 4 4 4 4. Devon Dampier. D is the 4th letter of the alphabet. D 44. And remember, born in 2004, 4 touchdowns in this game. Born on the 4th. 4 on his jersey. They pick up the victory in the rally by 4 points. Notice how Utah, it says number 13, 1 plus 3 is 4. He's even throwing up the 4 right there in that picture. I don't know if that was high school. I'm not sure what that team is, but that's him. And he's throwing up the 4 right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. His name's Devon, just like this rapper named Devon the Dude. He's born on the 4th of his birthday month. And that's 2 D's again. Devon the Dude, DD. Devon Dampier, DD. Come on, man. So Dampier equals 39 in the reduction cipher. This game left 39 days in the year against Kansas State, the Wildcats, and this high-scoring rallying victory that they pull off. 39-date numerology on his last birthday. Threw for 2 touchdowns, ran for 2 more, including a go-ahead 1-yard score with 56 seconds left. And number 13, Utah rallied from a 12-point deficit midway through the 4th quarter for a wild 4-point victory. So it was even the 4th quarter that they state in this rally. And come on, right? What do you think? Man. You know, this is college football, but if you're talking the NFL, NFL equals 14 as well. Just putting it out there. could fact check me if you want. I don't feel like breaking away right now. I think NFL equals 14 as well. Maybe if I remember, I'll check. Utah equals 50, and it's a 50-day span from Devon Dampier, his birthday, to this game. 50-day span, Utah equals 50. Notice how the game was on the 22nd. 2 plus 2 is 4. Kansas State Wildcats lose this game to Devon Dampier, QB of the Utah Utes. And, they didn't just beat him. He didn't just beat Kansas State. His team played a factor in it as well. Kansas State Wildcats equals 50 like Utah. To go with that 50-day span from Devon's birthday to the game, Utah Utes equals 47 in reverse reduction. As they beat Kansas State scores 47 points. Icing on the cake, I mentioned Utah, they were ranked number 13. Kansas State, Wildcats, and Kansas State both equal 130, which is like 13. Another number that's been popping up for about 2 weeks now, 13, 113. Even 114 has been popping up. Okay? 114 has been popping up as well. Which is like 1-4. Wow. All of these trending stories are connected. Oh, one more. Utah equals 58. 5 plus 8 is 13. It's week 13. Look at that right there. I almost missed it. Look at that picture I simply took off of Google, or else I would have had no idea. Week 13. Wow. Absolutely amazing. Isn't that was solid? Solid. Who is up next for the Utah Utes? They're third. Now they're third in the Big 12. Somebody explain this to me. Third in the Big 12. Oh, okay. 12th overall, I guess. Notice how they're 9-2. They are 9-2 right there. Wow, Kansas State. It says 5-6. There was a 5-6 that I saw. I just can't find it right now. There was a 56 that I noticed somewhere as well. But let's look at their next opponent. Utah will play Kansas, another Kansas team, Friday, November 28th. Let's who's up next for Kansas State? What a high-scoring game, huh? It looks like Kansas State will host Colorado November 29th right there. So, good stuff. Here's a quote. My confidence is high when all my teammates tell me I'm going to eat. So to finish that drive after all the adversity, a game-winning drive with no errors felt good, says Dampier. Nice. There's a guy named Jackson for Kansas State who rushed for a school record 293 yards. Wow. That's a lot of yards. Right? So I think that's all we need here. So here's add another character to the list. Devon Dampier here. I don't think I've ever covered this guy. That was a whole lot of 4s. And he is age 21. I see right there. We'll see if he... I don't think I mentioned, look, Utah equals 14. Wow, look at that right there. So Utah equals 14. His birthday 10-4 like 14. And we got that Tina Knowles connection. Shout out to Richard West with that 1-4 birthday. Jeez. I don't think I mentioned that 14 with Utah. That's amazing. Let's click on this again. There he is. That there's that might be the running back, right? No, that's him. Wow, he is looking like a running back, huh? There he goes. And look, they had 44 points when he gets the game-winning touchdown as well. So there's another 44 right there. Look, that's that touchdown right there. And look, they had 44 points before that touchdown. So another 44 to go with that 4-point victory. Wow. Devon Dampier, DD 44, leads number 13, Utah's rally for a wild 51-47 win over Kansas State. That was fun. Until next time.